Welcome to the channel. I am Grandpa Gametag. If you find anything of interest here on the channel, please consider liking and subscribing, maybe even dropping in a comment, or hit the join button and help support the channel with YouTube membership. I really do appreciate it. In the meantime, on with the show. And hello people, here we go for a bit of a Saturday extra. We're going to do a little bit of Neverwinter, and I think I've got a little bit of time in my hand today. So I thought, well, why not throw in a quick stream? So here we go. We're going back to the land of Neverwinter on the PlayStation 5. And we're going to carry on sort of doing some bits and pieces now in our journal. At the moment, let me have a look, see. Yeah, we haven't got much going on in the journal, to be honest. Bear with me 1 second while I just sort this one out a little bit. Close that off. Knock that up. And we're ready to roll. Yeah, so that'll do. So in our journal, we're finding that we've got a little bit to do in Mount Hope now. We're at 51%. The new area, which I haven't really bothered playing. But what I think we'll do is we'll have a look at our adventure campaigns. Campaigns. Oh, Light of the Rixes. I've got a... I didn't even know. There we go. I've got myself some extra pennies there. I needed to be in there anyhow. So Mountain of Flames. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've done the weeklies for the Mountain of Flames. So what I'll do is we're 50% there, and we're... Shut up. God, I have to admit, people, please excuse me, but some of these bards that do nothing but making noise are just annoying. I am sorry. What a terrible one to introduce. I mean, the bards are very good, but they could have introduced so much more, couldn't they? They could have introduced, if they were going to introduce a new class, why go for a bard? But it probably makes sense to someone. Sea Master, hello mate. I've thrown in an extra one today. I've just got an hour on my hands. Go to Saturday, not doing anything. I'm gonna throw in an extra little play here on Neverwinter. Want to do some bits and pieces, so I thought, yep, I'm sorting out me. Now we've got everything up and running. It's taken a few months, but now I've got everything all set up properly. I'm going to be setting out schedules and things of when to upload and when, so that everybody will know what's going on, you know. Right, so... we got one for a historian. Yeah, good afternoon, mate. Glad to see you're aboard. I was going to do an Undertale and then thought, nah. I just go throw in a... I am definitely doing Undertale Monday.
Stop Gameth and his allies. With General Ignazar defeated, you've put Gameth on the defense. Yes, my friend. In cattle.
Well, we're doing an Undertale on Monday. I'm doing a assault and probably a co-op.
We need to plan carefully to defeat Gameth.
For the first time tomorrow.
Gameth is not the only fire giant who works. Gameth's goal is to free up.
So we're going to be starting the co-ops, and we're going to do the first.
We should be studying these ruins, not fighting.
You want to see your visit? Well, you visit your grumps. That's the important thing. Us grandparents love visits. I got my brothers down on Monday and then another one down on Thursday. My daughters live away. They live away, so I see my daughters, my grandchildren, when they can. You know, which I appreciate, you know. My grandchildren, my daughters and my grandchildren, have to actually get... Why did it tell me I couldn't count? Have to actually get on an aeroplane to come and see me now. So they get here when they can. I see them, you know, each year. They're attacking me. Those little snakes just followed me. Sounds about right, mate. Sounds about right. But yeah, my daughter is bringing the grandchildren over. We have a lovely time, you know. And it's always great when they're here. You know, the high school's crazy for 2 weeks or so. I'm lucky, I live beside the sea. So we got some beautiful beaches, so it's always good fun. That's it, we just go. You know, it's just good fun. So as I say, the daughters bring the grandchildren over. Some of the times, like last time, one of my daughters couldn't get grandchildren over, but she came over herself anyhow. So that was nice. But I talk to them on WhatsApp, and I talk to them on that FaceTime my daughter uses. I'll get a. Yeah, they don't do fishing. I do. Or I did do. Not so much these days. I'm a little bit, I got this, thing, for by the way, but the medical thing that just happened a few months ago, and they call it a frozen shoulder, this left shoulder. So my fishing has stopped for a little while, but I can't use my arm very much. So I may be getting to have injections for that one. It's not good, Dad. Hate it, but that's the way it goes. That's life as is. Can't be helped. But I need to find the ordinary generals, not the I don't think there's a. They're doing the lockdown one, but I don't want to fight. Not them generals. I am looking for, when you're doing this quest, it's the ordinary. Well, they are ordinary generals, but they're not, you know, the 10-man generals. So I've got to find a couple of them. I don't seem to have an area. Oh, I do. Right, so I do have an area. Yeah, so we need to be in that sort of area to do that quest. So we're heading that way. This is it. I wish I was 15. No, I don't. No, really, I don't. I've had a great life so far, so what the hell? I'm nearer to the end than I am at the beginning, but I don't care. But I've had a really good life. But yeah, I'm still able to play. I mean, that's two of them gone, so we're getting there. But yeah, as I say, I'm still able to play, so that's the important thing, you know. You get up in the morning, one thing to remember, right? When you get up in the morning, remember you have just set a brand new world record. Because this is the longest you have ever been on this planet. But there you go, you're winning. Every day you set a brand new world. Every minute of every day you are setting a brand new world record for being the longest time ever on this planet. When you think like that, things can only get better. Yeah, you get up in the morning and you're winning. How come he didn't count? Not two of them. But he doesn't count for some reason. That's strange. He didn't count as the General Fire Lord. That's it. I am spoiled, to be honest. I have really good family. So I'm one of the lucky ones. I've had a really good supportive family through all the stuff I've gone through, you know. I got great kids, great grandkids, fantastic children, great brothers and sisters and family, so I am lucky, and I know it. So many people have a rough time in these days, and there's no one they can turn to. You know, so I'm really, really lucky. I got rid of them. Hell's that? That's it. That is it. Head down, keep moving. If you're going forward, you're doing okay.
I hear. Orbs have revealed that part of Gomoth's
focusing
ritual
shrine. We'll do that one.
The power of
right,
shrines
let's see if there's any other
within the caldera.
quests here we
Seem
can
to
get.
require
If you can help us out, adventurer,
Not doing her.
maybe
Could
we
do heroic, shouldn't
There are
I?
a number of hotspots around Mount Hoot now where Gomoth's
Right, what we
forces
can
supply
do is if I
more
change
power
my
for various means.
companion
We need you, sir.
to a defensive
Gomoth's power
companion,
from growing too strong.
there are some selling primordial problem. There are some too OP, yeah. I'm working, as I say, I've actually reduced my item level to fix my stats a little, put some better stuff in. So my item level's actually gone down. Now I'm 108, so I've lost just under 2,000 item level ish. But my stats look slightly better. Where am I going? This is supposed to be a heroic around here. We go.
It shatters my heart to see McKin turn to zombies. I defeat the cultists first, then we'll delve into saving McKin. Consume you with fire!
I don't know what you mean, mate. Come here. Who died? Oh, bloody hell, I'm killing the wrong people here. I just killed a group, but it wasn't the group I needed to kill.
And wield your special dispel magic. It'll rid him of the cursed zombie magic.
Right, you've got it sorted, mate. I'm glad your repairs are all done. It's bad news when you get repairmen in, isn't it? It just messes up everything. I mean, they do the best job they can, but it just some of the times you would just wish they would go away. But the job needs doing, mate, sometimes. That's it, we got him.
Done it! Magnificent work! McKinnon saved thanks to your bravery!
Right, we've done that one. Now, just camp defense, we can do that one on our own. Most of the time. Oh, missing something there. So that's, we've got 5 heroics. The minor heroics we can do on our own. If you've got a decent defensive companion, and the way that the item level creep and stats now are, if you've got a decent item level and a decent defensive companion who you can take a battering if necessary, then it is capable. You are capable here in Mount Hope now of doing some of the lesser sort of heroics on your own, which will get you, your 25 towards your weekly haul. Now you can do primordial and you can do camp defense. So let's see what else we've got, and we'll try have a look and see what other ones we can do. But I know the camp defense one is another one that you could well be capable of doing on your own. So what we'll do is we're going to kick this one in. Again, remember,
cultists loyal to that
the big guys.
They've got us pinned here. Raise your hammers. Guard the expedition camp
Explode.
and McKin adventurers.
So try to do your best, but keep a defensive companion. Now I use the dedicated squire. He's very, very good at it. But the guys you've got to watch are the big guys. So take out what you can. The archers are a bit of a pain. Right, but when they explode, take him out round about the last if you can, and then get out of the way. Right, the next group will come in. That's it. I do more damage in tanks. But I do tank it a little because of the companion. And what I tend to do is only use the daily power for the big guys. You know, when you get the I just keep the daily power. But when you're facing the big guy at the boss at the end. Right. There's the daily power is ready, but I'll just keep a hold of that one. I'm sure with that one I was then. The only other thing is if you've got a tank like Lysera companion, you can also use her. Because what she does is she takes the threat away. A lot of the time they will. Again, you know, she acts like your own personal tank.
This? Is it man this?
Right, here he comes.
Spawn, I wonder.
Now by now, you've got your artifact call back, your mind power back, and your daily power. So now we can go to work on the big guy. Now he will take some beating. Probably got with the defensive companions is they don't always stand still, which means you're going to lose out on your combat advantage. But at the end of the day, you're still doing damage, and that's the important thing. It has been really, really warm. We've gone through a heat wave recently, but today we're getting a little bit of rain again, so it's a little bit cooler. Oh, made a mistake there. I got into the wrong one and I'm going to be deaded. I'm deaded. Oh dear.
I've never seen
messed that one up because I got it wrong. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. I've got to get back there and get him. I walked right into that one. Here's me telling everybody that it's possible to do it, and it is possible to do it, unless you walk right into them and get blown under the lava. The lava is not good to anybody, and especially a little bud like mine. We still got enough time. If we can get there on time, we should still be able to kill him. I don't think he resets. Yeah, that's it. I gotta be greedy. I got in too close. And instead of dodging out of the bloody way, which is what I normally do, we will get him. When you're doing the heroics on your own, the only thing you've got to remember is a little bit of patience will go a long way. But if you keep at it, you will get him. We're doing okay, people. We got him. He's done. Oh, somebody else is just showed up.
The expedition's safe.
Who's
time.
out?
But
We
what
got
the
there.
was that creature?
Oh, that was a good one. Right, back to Primordial. No, thank you, mate. Right, let's go. We're going to go back to Dispelling Primordial. That's 40%. We can do that one again, and we can just keep popping them until we get the 5 of them done. Let's watch out for the big guy here. One of the 10-man commanders. He hits you. You know you've been hit. That's for sure. That's a 10-man heroic there as well. But that's no good to us, people. Go in there and get our little body smacked. That's for sure. Almost there, and that gate gone. Come here. We got somebody else in here as well. That's okay. We got this one made then.
Quickly now! Head over to McKean and wield your special dispel magic! It'll rid him of the cursed zombie magic!
Really? Well, I know my PlayStation 5 is all backward compatible, isn't it, with PlayStation 4? Because I've got PlayStation 4 discs, and they work fine in the PlayStation 5. Might have a look into that one. I don't like the idea, to be honest, I don't like this idea with, you know, with them getting rid of all the physical media. Now, I shall be honest, I like to have, well, as you may have been able to tell, I like to have the discs. And Sony are getting rid of everything soon, aren't they? You know, and I don't like that.
Magnificent work! McKenna saved thanks to your bravery!
Right. Can't do any of them at the moment. But yeah, I'm not happy that they're going to get, as you can see, like downstairs, I've got 2 big bookshelves full of stuff. I got the one behind me in my cupboard there. You know, I like to have the discs. Yeah, like, I'm really not happy with what they're doing. You know, the idea that they're going to stop producing discs and everything is going to be digital. I mean, that's why I bought a PlayStation 5 with a disc drive. I didn't buy the digital version because I wanted the physical discs. I've got my Windows XP discs, and I've got my PlayStation 4, PlayStation 2, PlayStation discs, you know. So I'm a little bit disappointed that Sony are doing that. But it's like Steam, isn't it? Where, you know, you buy games on Steam, and they could decide that they're not going to be doing the game anymore, and you could lose it. So it's a choice. It's a chance you take. But the one thing I do, and you know, it is true, is the one thing I do is I'll get. It's easy and cheap, really, really cheap to do a Windows XP or a Windows 7 build. And you can get the discs for really, really cheap. And you're always going to have games that don't need to be online. I can play, you know, a lot of my games, and no one can ever take them away from me because I don't have to be online to do it. I've got a Windows XP machine. It's easy to build. In fact, you can get like little Optiplex i5s that'll run Windows XP, Windows 7, or whatever.
And
they're about 30 quid.
His elemental magic. He set the general to hinder us.
I mean, I've built specific machine to do mine, but you don't have to. You know, if you get a Windows, something like a little HP or a Dell or something, you know, chances are you'll be able to play a large number of Windows XP games or Windows 7 games very, very cheaply. Because they come with drives, you know, with CD-ROM drives. I mean, and then you cheat a little bit. You know, you put in like a decent SSD for help with the loading times, but it doesn't always help because Windows XP and Windows 7 doesn't need a lot of power to run. And then it doesn't matter what they do, you build up a collection, and it doesn't matter what they decide. Can't take my games off me unless they break into my house and steal them. You know, that's the only way they're getting my games. Most of them. I can't see them breaking in just to nick a couple of games. You look at some of the best games there are, and if you look at the modern games, I mean, they're remaking games. That's it. But you can build or buy, you know, a machine that'll do your XP gaming for very, very little. And then as long as you keep it running properly and you take care of your discs and you're sorted, doesn't matter what Sony do or Xbox do or PC or Steam do. I can grab a game off my shelves, shove it in my machine, done. Play the game. Don't have to go online, don't have to check updates, and I mean, you know, you buy a game for the PlayStation, you put it in, and the first thing it does a bloody big update, you know. You put it into play for the first time, you have to wait while it does an update. And all the games that we're playing now, or most of the games we're playing now, I mean, they've just releasing a new Halo. What was it, 2001 or something, the original came out? XP was the era of her games. 2000 up to about 2000, well, late 90s, mid to late 90s. Well, some of the games for the dust sort of bit, but late 90s, early 2000s, some of the best games there is, I think. And you didn't have to be online to use them. We got him.
Out it cometh that dwarven might wins! Your aid was appreciated, adventurer. May Moradin guide your path.
Yeah, and it's getting silly because, like, you do Camp Defense, we'll do Camp Defense now. That'll be it all done. You buy the game, and the games are getting so big. You know, I've got a PlayStation 5. And if I wanted, I've got the library of games on there, but I can't load all of my games at the same time because I've got a couple of games on here on the PlayStation and they're bloody massive. So unless I want to invest in, you know, an even bigger bloody hard drive, you know, or an external drive, another external drive, and load games to that, or load games to this. My Windows XP has got 500 gig SSD, and that will do me on Windows XP for a very, very long time.
Aye, the blasted cultists!
And if I need be, I can always shove a second drive in.
They've got raise your hammers! Guard the expedition camp and McKean adventurers! Their safety rests in your capable hands!
So what I do is I go into eBay or I go into CEX, the local CEX. They see me all the time in there. And I'll look and see what Windows XP games they've got, because they do keep them. And I'll just buy a couple. And of course you've got the likes of Amazon and eBay, where you can buy second-hand games. And they really are pennies. You know, you buy the new game now, and it's like, I think the new Halo's 50 quid.
Sharp! More cultists be marching our way. Ready yourselves for
It's getting to a, you know, it's getting to a stage where I can't afford to buy new games all the time. It's just, they're too expensive. And then you find out, you know, you buy them, and they're absolute rubbish. You know, it's always the chance you take. When you buy a video game, it might be absolute rubbish. But it seems recently there's more of them that are coming out that are broken. And they simply don't work right. And that can't be good.
devils is this? Is it
Right, here he comes.
Devil's own spawn, I wonder.
There's the devil's own spawn. Right. Artifact, mount, back in, daily. Enemy everything, people. It will take a while, as I say, but that means we'll have done our weekly heroics on our own. Bit of concentration here so don't get killed. Not getting me this time, Mr. Badman. You're going down, sunshine. Got me, hit me a smack that time. Right, here we go. Artifact. Mine. Daily. Everything else. Then get out of the way. Oh yeah, Whitlock, just showing up, give us a hand. Good egg. And there we go.
Stones, you've done it! The expedition's safe for a time. But what in the depths was that creature?
Yeah, that's about it, mate. They're so bloody. Some of the games are so big. It's just it's bordering on the silly. You know, I haven't got a PS3. That's what I'm missing. I've got a PS2 that plays PS1. So I've got a PS1 and PS2 then. I've got a PS5 that plays PS4. The only thing I'm missing is a PS3. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to take this one back and see where we're up to in here. I've wired up my PlayStation 2. So I'm going to be doing some bits and pieces with that in the near future. Because that plays PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games. And I got a few of them as well, so...
More trees will grow.
It will be.
Done did. Right, now let's see what we're up to in here now. 94 out of 100, so we need 6 more. Return to... Oh, we've done the Now we can hand this one in.
Some things you learn from books, others you learn from actions.
Right, I haven't got any of the Xboxes. I mean, when my grandson was young, I remember when it was.
More time to
We had
study these
the
ruins.
Xbox. He had the Xbox. That's what he wanted. He still got the Xbox now. He's got an Xbox, the latest one. I don't know what the Xbox is now. Right now, that is worth Yeah, 25. So I'm going to keep that one till Monday, that Taming the Fire. I'll keep that till Monday, because that'll be a big chunk of next week's. I don't think, I'm trying to think now. I have never owned a PlayStation 3. When the kids were coming up, the girls were coming up, we did have, you know, consoles in there that they used. What was that one we were reading? And computers, obviously, because hardware, that was my business, computer hardware. And I'm trying to think of that game. Sims. I have to think then, I have to think. The Sims. Love playing that, they did. And there were a couple of games. You know, my girls were obviously because of me, because they were surrounded by computer pieces. I played games with them, but you know, thing was, my youngest daughter, when she was the one, she wouldn't sleep. She'd be up all night, some nights, and I would get up, and she says it's because of me she can't get frightened of anything, because when she was a very small baby, you know, I'd sit and watch a horror movie when she was, you know, when she wouldn't sleep. I'd have her on my knee and I'd be sitting watching a horror movie at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, while her mom got some sleep. And she said it's because of that she's not frightened of any horror movies, because she saw them all when she was 2 years old. I always think that's funny. Tells everybody, oh, I can't get frightened of horror movies. I watched them all when I was 2 years old. Be a good girl. They all are. I'm in the wrong place here to do this, guy. Where am I supposed to be? Oh, it's behind him, that's why. Couldn't work out where that one was. Yeah, she's a good one. They all are. I'm lucky. My girls are really independent. I mean, they're, you know, families and everything, but they're still independent ladies, and they do what's best for them and theirs. You know what I mean? That's the way they were brought up. But yeah, she blames me for the fact that she can't enjoy a horror movie. It doesn't frighten her. Which I thought was really good. I will take this one back.
We'll need with us. Gomoth the Twisted built his temple of...
Right, we're going to leave that one, because that is another new weekly. We will pick that up, but we're not going to do it, because that's another weekly one we can do next time.
If you can help us out, adventurer, maybe we can help you.
We must stop Gametag and his... It turns out Gametag has allies in his plans for fiery destruction. Scouts have reported the cult of the Eternal Flame have been... Yes,
I will do
my
this
friend?
one. And we'll disrupt the portals. Actually, I can take that other one off the journal, as I'm not going to be starting that one. Bit of messing up my journal. Well, that was my whole thing.
And it's still...
Was the hardware. As I say, gaming was Yeah, that was my thing. You know, it was a case of how does this work? You know, I was one of them. Get a PC. Or before they were PCs, really. But get anything. And, right, what we gotta do? Disrupt the fire portals. Must be them. And, you know, the idea was to work out how does it do what it does. There's one. All right, we're away again. There's not in this area. There's a couple of them. Okay. You know, I was fascinated by the fact that you'd have this little box. And I did programming. I did some programming on them, obviously. Where am I going? Oh, they've got it over there. You know, I started off with basic. With a machine code. And obviously I was doing other bits and pieces just to see how it all worked. I had, and you know, I can't even remember what it was called, but my first sort of computer, that's what you wanted to call it. The first computers I had was the early 80s. I think my first one, trying to think, Big 20 was my very first one you would call a computer. I think they could be called a computer. I think I was about 81, 82, maybe. I had a thing called an Alphatronic. Now, I don't know if you'll have heard of that. That was in the 80s. But I didn't have it. I used it, should I say. And that was a type of Macintosh. But it's been PCs, basically. I've had all the older ones. I had a VIC 20. I had computers you wouldn't have heard of. I had a Dragon 32, which is actually was a computer that was made by a Welsh company. Nobody ever heard of them.
Fine.
Dragon computers. Right, there we go. We've done Mount Hope now. So we on our campaigns. Mountain of Flame, yeah, we've done our 100. So we've done okay here in Mount Hope now.
And it won't be so lonely.
I had both. I had the Commodore 64, I had the Amiga 500. I didn't have the Amiga 1200. I had the 5.
Can't stand the heat. Get off the volcano.
Right, we're going to keep that one. I had the 500. Or the travel gate, that's where I need to go.
If only we had more time to study these ruins.
No problem, bud. Right, we're going to take it now. I'm going to leave. I know we can take that one to Durham. Let's have a look at my campaigns, what I'm up to. Not quite there with that one. Menzo's done for the week. Demon Web isn't. They haven't done very much of these this week, to be honest. Right, we'll do North Dark Reaches, I think. Oh, I've got to do a dungeon queue as well, haven't I? We'll queue up for a random dungeon. I have done a skirmish and I have done the siege today, the Neverwinter siege. But I haven't done a random dungeon queue, so I'll queue up for one of them. And then I think we're going with a Torm. And I think we'll be going North Dark. We're 25 short in the North Dark. We might do a bit of that one. North Dark. There we go. We'll have a quick look at the North Dark reaches and see where we're up to.
Our courage lights our path.
There are some of them in here I don't really do. But we'll see what we've got. If we need 25, we can definitely pick up. I don't think there's any more weeklies that we haven't done then.
You are
No, can't pick him up. What have you got for me, Rumpadump?
You speak the oldest more.
Right, we can kill the priests. We can do that one. See who else has got what. I don't think I'm far enough. No, I'm not.
King Bruner is a friend of mine.
I haven't got to the 6th milestone, have I? As I'm saying, I'm missing 2, 3, 4. We're doing 5. Oh, I'm almost there. Almost at the 6th one, but we're not there just yet.
it is good to amongst the loyal.
Get that one.
Change it. Have you seen the Driders lurking around in the Spinner's Hold, friend?
No, I haven't, to be honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to go kill... We're going to go to the Carrion King. Corrupted Priests. Okay, we'll have a go at this one. Down in the bottom, there's a heroic there. I don't want to really do that. One. We got one out of that one. No matter. You're back again, mate. Glad to see it. I've had bits and pieces I wanted to get done today, so I'm just on as an extra stream. I'm going to be sorting out a schedule so that everybody will know. It's probably going to be, I know we're starting to sort out the co-ops for the channel members, so we're going to be doing that. Mana and I are going to be doing one of them tomorrow probably and record it. Oh, it's the chest. Have I opened that? But there'll be a recording of that tomorrow. But I think the streams will be sort of spread out like 3 times a week. I know the grandson has talked about getting it sorted with me. They'll kill them. So it might be like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday streaming. And then everybody will know. Once we get into the habit, everybody will then know when the stream is happening. I think that's the best way to do it. But it is stuff we are looking at, as I say. Nobody's taking on the dragon. It is a new channel. I've only been going end of September, so that's like September, well, end of October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. We've only been going about, 10 months ish since we started it completely. So it's all pretty bloody new, but it's getting better. Things are getting better. We're able to do some stuff and sort things out. I don't know where I'm going here, not paying attention. As I say, we got them bits and pieces going on with YouTube now. I don't do the Twitch stuff, and I don't think I'm going to be honest. I'm quite happy here. I know how to do this now on YouTube, and I know how to make it all all work. So I'll probably just stick Resward. So I'll probably be just sticking to YouTube because it works, does what I want it to do. It's all switched on now. It's all we've got it working now. We did have it working, and then we were making some changes, you know, and it was our fault. We did it wrong, and it stopped. But we've got it working again. So we'll see how it goes. You know, it was never. The idea being it was never, we're using it because it's there and because people were asking, and obviously it's now in place. So we've got it all switched on and everything. You know, it's all working now, as far as I'm aware. I know Commander threw out, oh, maybe. I don't know. But it was something we were doing. I think it was something... The grandson was working on the monetization thing to try to get it working to do something. I will be honest, the channel was never built for it. So we never really considered it in the first place. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it wasn't something we'd even considered, and it was not something we've ever played with before. So yeah, we did get it wrong a little bit. I don't think it was down to YouTube, to be honest. I really do think it was simply down to what we were doing. But it is now working. You know, we've got channel memberships and super chats and the ads, watch ads or something. So it is working now. You know, so it, as the grandson says, like, you know, if you get, you know, a few people and, you know, it helps out with, like, people going, have you tried this game or have you tried that game? It helps out buying the games if people want to see me playing them. You know, that's because, I mean, to be honest, you can't afford to buy all the games all the time. You know, I do admit I can't do that. So that's the idea of it now, I suppose, really. That's it. It was never made. We had no idea. To be honest with you, the biggest shock of all, I shall be honest, we did, when this channel started, I did a thank you. Because I was amazed we hit 200 subscribers. And then I had to do another thank you. Or actually, no, I was doing a thank you for 100. A thank you for 100 subscribers. And the number just kept going up. And I kept editing the video to do 100, 150. And it kept going up. And then and I released it to say thank you for 200 subscribers. And I was so amazed that I had to do a thank you to 200 people, you know, that had joined the channel. I thought it was fantastic. And then of course came the big one, you know, where the channel just kept growing and kept growing. And like when we had 1,000, you know, I was the first one. I said to the grandson, it's not supposed to do this. You know? I mean, I just went, this is not supposed to be doing this. And the people that have been here have just been such good fun, you know. And then we hit 2,000 now. And as I say, the monetization kicked in, and the grandson says, well, we'll sort that out. So obviously he's got access to my YouTube channel. That to have, you know, 2,000 people that have subscribed to a channel, you know, it's just phenomenal. It is absolutely crazy. You know, I mean, I know they got the proper, I call them proper YouTubers. You know, they shout out and they do all the stuff to make themselves famous with TikToks and all the rest of it. And like, you know, I don't do TikTok. I just play my games. That was the idea, give me something to do. Well, actually, the idea was, initially was video editing. I wanted to play with video editing. And the idea came, the grandson says, oh, do YouTube and you can video edit your YouTube. Make some games, because I wanted to get into gaming a bit. Proper into gaming. You know, and that was it. Grandson set up, well, he did a lot of it, I shall be honest. He did do a lot of it. He set up the channel. And then when we hit the 1,000, he did a lot of work on it. You know, to make it work. Right, we got 11. Some of them are you gotta admit though, you know, some of them are entertaining. They're good at what they do to get people to, I mean, some people, you got the likes of the big ones like Osmond Gold and Moist Criticals, and you got, you know, look at the big ones, and they've got like millions of people, you know, and best of luck to them, you know. At least I can do this at the moment. You know, I can just play and chat to people. But when you watch one of their videos and you see their chat, it's going at 100 million billion miles an hour. You haven't got hope to read it, not alone answer it. So I think, you know, it's great that they're doing that, and it's great they're making, like, I know there are some people that have made an absolute fortune from it. I'm happy just doing what I'm doing, I shall be honest. You know, we all got the YouTube stuff switched on now, and, you know, if it helps me buy a game, then brilliant, you know. The grandson says, you know, if you get, you know, help, somebody says, oh, have you tried this game? That's it. There are a lot of people out there that, you know, they're to be honest with you, I think some of them, you watch them, and some of them, you know, I don't want to get all silly about it and political or whatever, but you listen to some of them, and they're making fortunes from YouTube and all the rest of it, and they're doing all this chat, and they got millions of subscribers, but some of them don't seem to be nice people, if you know what I mean. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me looking at them. Maybe it's just because of my age, or, you know, my view on life or whatever. But occasionally it just seems that some of them aren't nice people. They might be, you know, millionaires or whatever, thanks to whatever they do, and they are good at what they do. But I don't know. Some of them seem to have their own opinions, and some of their opinions aren't very nice. Right, we're going back to Carry On King. But, you know, best of luck to them. But for me, it's just fun. Oh, we're collecting them. We have to. No, we don't. We only have to stop and press X. Some of the times you have to press X, stop and collect them. You know. But there are some. I mean, they are really good at what they do. I mean, they've done it for a long, long time, and they're pretty bloody darn good at it. I think that would be the same. I think that's the same with any walk of life. You know, if you suddenly became really, really rich, you know, if you won the lottery and became like a millionaire or whatever, you know, people say, oh, if I won the lottery, or if I had £1 million or whatever, it wouldn't change me. Well, that's a lie. Everybody knows it would change you, but it's how it changes you. You know, you wouldn't have that amount of money and not be changed in some way. That's a complete fallacy. But you can have that amount of money, and as you say, there are people out there that are like that. You can have that amount of money, and, well, without being funny, you don't have to be a dick about it. You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, if I won the lottery today, if I won the lottery today, it wouldn't really make that much difference to me, to be honest, because at my age, being perfectly honest, my daughters would have the money. For my grandchildren, I would just give it away. I don't need it. What do I need it for? I've got just about everything I need. I mean, yeah, that's it, a gold toilet. That's it. I would be honest, some of mine would go to charity, but the majority of anything, if I won the lottery, the truth is I would keep a little bit so that I would not be, so I could buy, if I wanted to buy if I wanted to buy the brand new Halo, for instance, about 50 quid, I can't afford to do that at the moment, but if I wanted to, I would keep money back so I could do that if I wanted to. But to be honest, it would go to my daughters and my grandchildren. I would give it away. And they would give some of it into a charity or a fund or whatever. For my children, my grandchildren. I mean, at my age, there's not an awful lot that I need. You know, I'm a cheap date. You know, it's just the way it is. There's just me now. The wife is no longer with us, you know, and it doesn't take much to feed me and clothe me and keep me happy, you know, pay my bills. It's, you know, if I had £1 million, my children would get it. They would benefit from it. It would make no difference to me at my age. I am not in desperate need of absolutely anything. And if I had £1 billion, I wouldn't buy a gold toilet. I wouldn't buy anything. There we go. We've done that one. Right. What have I got to do about these fours? Oh, I've done that. Oh, Dungeon 2 is ready. Belinda's Tower. We've got a result, people. We can do this one. This one's okay.
My ritual ruined! How dare you interrupt me? Slay these mortals and bring their skulls to my tower.
Right, away we go, people. A bit of Belinda's Tower.
Prepare to embark
We
on a
stand
grand
against the
adventure.
dark.
Fools are here! Fools are here!
Only gone down. I thought he must have used something to get back up again. Right, let's take out the tubes. We got a bit of butter over that one. We're doing fine. All right, it's CRT. You jammies doing so well done, bud. Hard to come by nowadays, CRTs. Don't think I can remember when I saw the last one for sale. A decent one. Yeah, it does, mate. What I do is I've got converter box, you know, for the PlayStation 2. I've got a little converter box, and it takes the AV from the PlayStation and turns it into HD. That way I can actually record it and put it into the capture card. This one takes some beating, Mr. Shutterspine. He's hard work. Let's get him, people. Let's get him. It's like when you're fighting the Dragon House captains in Menzo Baranzin, where they drop the red. And the easiest thing to do is get out the way. I mean, you could probably survive quite a few hits, but if you can, just dodge it, just as easy. You can dodge out the way and take very little damage. I mean, I can take a few hits from him, so it doesn't really matter. But it's just safer that way. Let's keep moving. Yeah, I've seen. I'm still. We all got like posts and things, and I am working on some of the other stuff. I mean, obviously my grandson's been really busy. He sorted it all out, sorted out YouTube, and he started a new job a little while ago, and he's been really, really busy pumping in the hours. So I'm taking more of a hand to learning it, you know, myself, but I'm not so reliant on the lad. Because, you know, he works a lot. He's a really good lad and he works hard, you know. So I'm learning my way around the tabs. I know there's a new stories.
Impressive.
Is it stories tab or something?
Undead bodyguard.
Not sure what I'm doing with that one yet. We shall have a look. Right, we're going to do Valindra's Tower, and then I'm going to take a quick break for a couple of minutes. I'll go give myself a nice fresh drink.
Now you die.
Take a direction and run. Right, here we go. How are we doing for ghosts? Oh, almost got me that time. This is a good dungeon. This one is good fun. Not like one of the silly ones. I like this one. Well, I like most of them, but this one just feels realistically done. Better done. Let's get on her. Come here, Valindra. Valindra Shadow Mantle. He moved just as it was hitting me. Bloody mind power. Wow. No matter.
Now you die.
Yeah, we're doing a random dungeon, so you know some of the times you'll get the same one. And this is what yeah, you're right actually, this is what I got last time on stream with the random dungeon, wasn't it? Bloody hell. I don't think there was quite too many of them last time, no. Right, they're over the other side, most of them. Almost. Look at this. Swarming me here. Be moving. Right, she's going down this time, people. We got her. We got her. We had a run at that one, didn't we? But there we go. We got there. And I don't think I came last. I didn't. Perfectly alright with me. A standard moat. We'll take that one. On a greater shard. I don't have a Valindra's tower key because I haven't been in the Dread Ring for a little while, so I don't think I can even buy one. No, I haven't been in the Dread Ring for a little while, so maybe that's where I ought to be going next. Do a bit of Dread Ring. I keep middle of this road. I can deal with that. I can live with that. Let's get ourselves out of this one.
We stand against the dark.
Right, we're going to finish this one off. And then I'm going to head for a break. Sounds about right, mate. Sounds about right. I'm just gonna go make myself a nice, or get myself a nice cold drink, I think. I'm gonna take this one back and then go for a 5-minute break while I get myself a snack and a cold drink, I think. Right, here we go. So here we go, people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick break. Go get myself a snack or something, maybe. And I will be back with you very, very shortly. I think I might have an ice cream sandwich or an ice cream. I just might have an ice cream and a cup of coffee. I'll be back in a moment. And here we go. We're back at it again, people. All settled and sorted and ready to go. I've got a nice hot cup of brine, so we're ready to play. So, what I think we'll do is have a look and see what we're up to. We gotta go and hand these ones back, so... Din, 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 din.
I am.
Oh. Have I got a special waypoint? Return to Rumpadum.
You speak
There he is.
Rumpadum.
I do speak at Rumpadum. That's the sort of thing I do, mate.
This one.
Right, I can't even remember, so I'm not going to Dread Ring yet. I am doing, no stock reaches, so that's 90. So I need 2 more 5s. I'll just take them from Rumpadum.
Many. The old.
All the same ones. Rinse and repeat. Okay, well, we'll go and do these again. And that will be our weekly totals. Done there. How about not Menzo's done, isn't it? Yeah. So our weekly totals will be done here. Might do a little bit in the Demon Web. How we feel. Might do a little bit of the Legacies. Do a bit of Dread Ring. Right, kill Iconids and Priest. Just basically kill anything that moves. Right, I need to change that companion. I don't need the defensive companion anymore, really. I'm not doing heroics, and I'm not doing, you know, anything else unusual, so. And also, this little guy is really good fun. Right, we're not getting very many of the corrupted priests, but we're doing the rest of them. So we'll just batter on through, I think. He only counts for one. He's not worth killing. Are you, Mr. Roulette? Right, we've done the first one. Oh, my companion's gone off to fight him. Okay, let's take care of him. I said he stunned him. Right, he's gone. We got some local currency, so we need to kill these corrupted priests. So basically kill anything that moves and see what happens. Next, I think, is the general idea. Right, we didn't get any there. Okie dokie. We'll just keep moving. Right, I don't know what way we went. Right, let's try this group. I need to take care of most of them. And again, no priests. Right, we're killing what we need to kill. We're just not getting very lucky with it. Head over. We head over this way. Kill these on the way through. Finally got one. We did. We finally got one, people. Took us a little while. We head down this way then again. Yeah, why not? See what we can see. Yes, there, so we'll get some of that anyhow. I got a couple. Right, here we go. Few more. Find this area. Oh, we got a thievery kit over there. We'll grab some of that. This is the way to the weekly dungeon thing, or Stella, or whatever it's called. You took care of him, so that's 4 of them gone. Right, we don't have to go that way. That takes us down to that, at the rider spiders up there, so we'll leave them alone. Don't have to fight them too. So we're going to head, that's where you go to Marcella Depths, that one. So we're going to head on up this way, because we've got to get... Hello, Maestro. I hope you are well in Chile. I hope all is well, mate. We're having a bit of fun here. We're a bit of... Somewhat. We're doing okay, mate. We're doing okay. We're killing some bad guys, but we're not picking up very much loot. But it's good fun. We're in a bit of North Dark Reaches. We're nearly there. We've only got one more... there we go. We've only got one more to North Dark. We've only got a hand in, remember, yes, Chilean wine. But you know, I have drank wine, and I think I have drank Chilean wine, but I don't drink spirits and things anymore. I do drink lager. I have lagers now. I'm a sort of lager drinker. What is a lager like? We still didn't get any of these priests. I'm trying to kill these myconid corrupted priests, and we're not finding very many of them. I'm not getting lucky with this lot at all. Have they just spawned in? Just so I can kill them? Yes, they have, but they're still no good to me. Still no bloody priests. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep moving. We have good fun adventures, mate. It's always good fun. I thank you for saying. I'm glad you popped in to say hello. Right, we're not taking on the heroic. That's a 10-man heroic, and I'm not doing that one on my own, because I'd get smacked. I'd get a kicking, wouldn't I? So, and a nice cup of brewing. So we're set for another little while. But these fungal priests seem to be hiding from me. It is good. I love playing these games, mate. We'll be setting out. We're going to be setting out all sorts of bits and pieces in the future. You know, and I'm getting better at gaming, so this game I'm pretty good, reasonably good at this game. I played this game for quite a while now, so I know what I'm doing with this one. The other games that you see me playing, most of them are brand new to me, but I'm doing okay. And more importantly, the most important thing is I have fun. It's just for the gaming. It's just for the hell of it. Right, we got 7 from 12. That takes us back out of the area, so we don't want to go that way. I'm glad you enjoy the gameplay, mate. I really do. I'm just happy that people show up and say hello. It's nice. I just had a bit of time this afternoon. Right, when you're all done for the day. Oh, you're preparing lunch. Good one, mate. You're getting your dinner ready. That sounds like a good plan, mate. Sakar, good afternoon, my friend. I hope you are rested. I hope you had a cold one last night, mate. And I hope you are fine. Multiple, in fact. Man after chicken potatoes today. That sounds lovely there, Maestro. Thank you. You're a man after my own heart, Sakar. I will kick back and have a cold one, mate. You've done your bit. Relax and enjoy. Right, well, which way should we go? Should we go this way and do... I don't think I can get down here, can I? I jump down? Yes, I can. Didn't know if I could there. We're not going that way. One more week to go, mate. Then it's vacation. Good one. Good one. So we got a week left. They do hear my fury here in North Dark, mate. They certainly do. I'm out to get them. But they're hiding from me. I've still got to find one. I've been running around in circles. And I still got to find one of these bloody priests. And they're just hiding from me. At the moment. We got one more to find. And then that is... our totals for the week completed here in North Dark. So we'll get on and get them done. I'm pretty sure there was a priest in this group, isn't there? I think. There we go. So that is North Dark Reaches when we go on these back to Rumpadump. That's a hell of a name, Rumpadump. You speak at Rumpadump. You finished Mental Narbondlin? Fighting cold or... Oh, I'm nowhere near any of that, mate. If you have a look at mine, the only one I've actually finished, I think, proper campaign, is Dragonbone Vale. We'll have a look, hang on. Tell you what we'll do, we'll have a look. I don't think I've done any of my... I don't think I've completed... Right, I haven't done Dragonbone Vale. We've done that one. I'm not completed North Dark. Nor Menzo. I'm nearly getting there for Menzo. We're getting there for Menzo. Hits have hardly done any. Hardly done any. You know, I'm a long way off. A lot of them. I haven't done very much of anything. I have done a couple of the new areas. So, you know, I'm a long way short of getting the campaigns finished, but I don't care. I do them when I feel like, and I do bits and pieces, and I have a laugh. And I'll get there eventually. But it's one of those, I stroll towards the finishing line.
The corrupted.
You know, everybody else has gone zipping past me at a great rate of knots, and they're all finishing this one and finishing that one. I don't. I stroll towards the finishing line. So we've done North Dark for this week, and we're up to 800. So we're doing okay. We'll get there. So what's off the North Dark? Menzo. I've done my weeklies in Menzo, so we're okay there. So, should we do a little bit of the Demon Web? Actually, I want to do a little bit of the Dread Ring, because I did a Valindra's Tower earlier, and unfortunately I didn't have any Valindra's Tower keys, which I get for free when you do the Dread Ring. So we're going to do a bit of Dread Ring, I think, just so I can get a Valindra's Tower key, because it seems to be that when I do, it seems that when I hit random dungeon queues for 2 days in a row now, I hit Flindra's Tower. Well, I've got a key for it next time. Hiya, Sarge.
Valindra ends here. The death fort.
Do that.
The army's protecting them.
Do that. And then we pick up.
Diligence, vigil, the dread rings.
We'll pick up just about everything that's in this area.
From the cursed
Apart
bones of
from,
Lorgoth, or from
I
the
don't
Thanes
do.
themselves, I know not.
If our forces
I don't tend to do the heroics.
Thanes will be in big trouble. They use the black onyx they mine there for necromantic.
You don't have to trust me. It won't change what you have to do.
We are the Vanguard's last line of defense on the battlefield of the Arcane.
I don't do the heroics in the area.
The chief reason that the
But I'll do all the other ones.
here is to stop Valindra's plans
That
to
at all?
raise the ancient
That's
black
at all.
dragon Lorgoth as a dragon
Right.
witch. Even as we speak, hordes of undead are hard at work unearthing.
Now we
a
can
piece of-
stroll through this area because we are so. This is obviously one of the earliest areas, or one of the original areas, I would think, because now we are so overpowered for this area. We can stroll through it and kill. This is the problem with the the creep of the item level and the new areas making you so much stronger than what the game probably ever intended. You can simply stroll through just about every area. And I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't checked to see what else is Reaper's doing. So I might do that one. We shall see. But the Dread Ring and some of the other legacy areas are, they've probably been here for a long time. And if you can see now, I am so overpowered to be in this area. But I can basically one hit, because of the way the game has been going recently, with the new areas making you stronger and stronger all the time. That unfortunately you get to a stage now where you walk into an area to get a key, like I need a Valindra Tower key, and there's no fight. You literally stroll, and they can't harm you, They're supposed to scale you back, I think. But I don't think I don't know if it scales you back everywhere. I don't understand the logistics of it, but I know that you get scaled. You're supposed to get scaled. But I don't think you get scaled everywhere. Because I'm walking around here, and I can basically destroy anything that moves. Look, I can just stand there and my companion can kill them. Look. I don't even have to do anything. My companion is strong enough now. Sorry, I can't. I've got somebody in my chat. Okay, I can stand there. My companion is that strong nowadays that he can actually walk me through here. You see, there you go. He can take care of most of them. Because of the way this was. I take it the Dread Ring was probably one of the early. I take it this must have been maybe one of the earliest ones. Maybe it's always been here. It's always been here. In the last few years since I've played the game, It's always been in there. I don't know when it was introduced. I take it this is probably one of the original areas. Or maybe it didn't come in. Maybe it's been here for, you know, for a long time. I take it has been here for a long time.
Destroy!
You know, but it's now, when you look at what your character is now capable of doing. I mean, a friend of mine called Kenny, and he was playing this since he started the PlayStation 4 version of Neverwinter. You hear me talking about him all the time. And like his character was like 30k, and that was really good going back in the day, you know. 30, 40k, 30k. Now we're doing 130k. You know, and the areas like this area is the same as it was, you know. It's a bit of a shame, really. We're going to take that and we're going to do this. We'll come out of here. But it's still good fun, and also you got to come in here because you've got to get your free keys. You know, this is one of the areas you go to get a free key. So 2 days in a row now, I have done Valindra's Tower as the random dungeon. So I need to come in here and get a Valindra's Tower. I don't know if I have to kill these. I don't know. Is that one of the quests I've got? I don't know if it is. But go up there. You know, so for 2 days in a row, I got Valindra's Tower as my random dungeon key. So I need to pick up the key for it, and they got me not being able to open that chest at the end. This is a nice area too, the Dread Ring. You know, it's a good looking area, this, I think. Right, we're heading for the rib cage. And we've got to do what? Slay zombies and skeletons. We certainly can. There's 4. But yeah, it's just one of those good areas. I mean, the only way you could make it, you know, change it is maybe, you know, not use a companion factory. What we'll do is, I'm going to dismiss my companion so that there's just me. Make it a little bit more interesting, maybe. So I'm not getting any companion bonuses or anything. But even then, I'm still, I don't think it'll make any difference. I'm just too powerful for this area now. No matter. No matter. I just see how we do if we just fight them. We're not going to use any of our powers. You know. No, we'll bring it. We'll just do it properly. We'll just do it anyhow. So what do we got? 8 from 15. But it is a good little area. You know, as I say, like, there are people that have been playing this game for a long, long time, and they're very good at it, you know. And they'll be able to tell, you know, the Dread Ring has probably been here for a long, long time. I don't know how long it's been here since I played. But as I say, I think it was 220. Oh, it had its 10 years anniversary for PlayStation, didn't it? So, my mate's been playing it for more than 10 years then. Right, we're done that one. Right, we've got to place the wards in the coffin piles, okay? Nice horse. Right, down in there, obviously. We gotta collect these. I know one of the quests is to collect these, but not. I haven't got it. Okay, I haven't got the quest, so I will leave them alone. Somebody else probably needs that quest. I think the coffins are up top, aren't they? I think the coffins might be up top. I think I've gone down bottom, and I should be up the top. I never knew I could do that. Look at that, I'm up above the camp. I'm playing for years, and that's the first time I've found that one.
Within that item mechanism.
That's different. Didn't know I could do that. Right. There is a way up top. Somewhere. There it is. Go up that way. Do a bit of exploring while we're doing what we're doing. And now I'm in the wrong area. Down in the wrong area now, no matter. I don't know where I'm supposed. I thought I was supposed to go over that way, maybe. But I don't think the coffin piles are down the bottom. Or am I trying to do the wrong leading quest here?
For the masters!
I could well be wrong here, people. I do not know. Right, I'm gonna look at my journal. Right, we've done that. We've done that. We need to do that one. Oh, right, we need to go. We'll do the hounds. And then we'll know what we're up to. So we'll go kill some hounds. And see if Sherlock Holmes and the Baskervilles are there while we do the hounds. Now I know those are down in the quarry bottom bit, aren't they? A couple here. This won't take very long. Come here. There's one. He'll do. Great, another one down there. Oh, we're on 5 here.
For the masters!
We'll kill everything else that comes anywhere near us. Right. So far, so good. Right, so that's that one done. Journal. Which one is it we're missing? There it is. Coffins are here, are they? I am not sure. I have done this one before, but for the life of me, I can't remember where I'm going. That's the onyx deposits, isn't it? Up here? Oh dear, people. No idea where I'm going. Got two areas. Where does it tell me to go? In the arsenal and the quarry, right. So we can do it from either area. Just I don't know where they're at. Oh, so we're by the wagons. There we go, there's one. We will get there. It takes a little while. On there. Go away, Mr. Hines, I'm busy. There's another coffins. Right, we're getting there.
For the masters!
Any more for any more. Bring out your dead. You don't want your coffins. Don't think I need to pick up boards anymore, do I? Won't be down there. Right, so. No, they're the necromancy, the other one. Where you drop the onyx deposits, aren't they? That's what they are. You know, around this area. And I can't find no more coffins. But what we'll do is we'll have a wee looky about at the other area. I mean, the number of times I've been in the Dread Ring. And for the life of me, I don't know where the coffins are at. Ha! Granny up here. They're doing just fine there. They don't need my help. And I'm going to go out to the arsenal and see what we can see. And see if I can find them. Right. We're sort of in the area, so I don't need the waypoint anymore. So we are looking for a coffin. Or a pile of coffins.
For the master!
Anybody got a coffin here? Come on, people. Trying to say something. There we go, I think we may have done it. By George, he has done it. There we go. That took a long haul to find that one, people. But that's doing good so far. Right, let's take this one back. And that'll be our dread ring done for the day. And more importantly, as I say, 2 days in a row, for my random dungeon queue, I've got Valindra's Tower. So I need to get a key. Or in case it gives me it again tomorrow.
Diligence in a situation.
Thank you, Celeste. Hey, may coast you, miserable old wizard. I got to the
We may be able to use this item against them.
That's the Dubri done. Talk to Azuna. There you go. And we got Sergeant Knox. Where are you, buddy? Up top. Oh, have a quick word with the old Sarge. All done, mate. All done. Right, let's tidy up our inventory and... Bloody hell, I've made a mess of my inventory, haven't I? Don't need. I can get rid. Tidy up time, people. I don't use Zen, so I can get rid of that. Right, what else we got? I can clear that up. I got that from a... Is that bind or anything? No, it's not. So I might just sell that. I don't need it. Open. And open.
Will either be
Good one.
victorious here.
Let's get them done. Get them done. Have I got any riches? Did I do the riches? No, I didn't. I needed to do me rough hostile diamonds. Right, and then we can do our Valindra's Key. That's the important one. 2 days in a row I've got Valindra's Tower. Oh.
Guide my hand, Salune, so that I may save.
Right, actually I can do the other ones as well, so we'll do a bit of these.
We will either be victorious here.
We're all out of them. But that's it, we've all done that one. All's pretty good so far. So, Sergeant Knox. Oh, yeah, he's got the he's got the actual dungeon. So what we'll do is we'll head back to Practice Enclave, do a quick check on the mail. I take it that Coffin has not sold. Things aren't selling. Actually, I might sell that insignia I don't need. Oh, we sold an insignia. Maybe people are still buying them. So we'll put this one in there. Anybody buying standard moats? I do not know. Right, what we'll do is we're going to go get rid of these potions. I don't want them.
You like jamming too.
You like jamming too? That's a good one. I like that. That's one of the companions says that. Right. So North Dark Reaches is completed for the week. And I think I've done Menzo. Yeah, I have. Demon Web. Should we do a little bit of Demon Web? I've done the weekly Demon Web. I think there's only the one that I can do. So we'll go into the Demon Web pits and do a few in there. What time have we got? Now we're doing okay. Maybe another minute or two. Right, I need to go to the Demon Webs. Narbondelin, that's where we're going. We're going to Narbondelin. Maybe do a few in here before we finish the stream off. I actually don't know. Right, there's none over there. Right, who's got what?
A wizard's work.
It appears the wards... The realm engine can be powered by the
No,
same
we'll just
magic
pick up
we're
everything,
attempting
shall
to
we?
stop.
There's no point in picking up
so very close.
heroics.
We've got a problem on our hands.
That's the actual...
We're still trying to... We need more help, and I don't...
That's the dungeon, so that's no
Here
good to
in
us.
House Faybranch, we strive to show the other
They're no
houses
good
of
to it.
Menzoberranzan
So,
the proper way nobility should manifest.
what we're going to do is we're going to go and activate some wards, and we're going to locate the key and do all the other stuff here and just do what's doing. So we'll just batter on through and see how we get on with these. A little bit of Demon Wells before we end the stream, I think. And then we gotta do these wards of my... So we'll do a couple of wards. Let's go do the next one. Somebody's dying. Up you get, mate. Come on. I think it's because somebody's stuck on a wall there. Yeah. That one, some of the times you get that where they get stuck. Right, we'll head on through. Right there, Toast. Let's go to our next one. Why does it say, does that sometimes you go to get on your horse and it activates, right, do I need them, whatever they are? You know, you go to get on your horse and it activates your mind power because it still thinks you're in battle and you're not, which is a bit stupid. But it does it sometimes and that's the way it goes. But it is a little bit stupid. So let's keep moving. He didn't even attack me. Somebody else showed up and they attacked him. Okay. You too, mate. And don't forget, if you're watching this live, or if you're watching it later on, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, or maybe even drop in a comment or a chat or something. I do appreciate it. Maybe even hit the membership if you feel like it. You get shout outs and things, and you get access to the members only Discord for co-op gaming in the near future. Right, what about the next one over in the corner? Let's get that one. Oh, get out of there. Nearly got me then. Right, we've done that one. Right. Next one is next. We're going to go on bend the knee. This is the one where you get the little, like a little speech bubble, isn't it, on the map, I think.
Times are indeed.
Actually, it's pretty smart. Right, anyhow. Like that one. Right, so we're going to head out the lizards on patrol. Right, somewhere in here. We should find somebody with a little speech bubble. Right, we've obviously got to do something in here. Oh, we got to pick up. We got that one, haven't we, where we can do these. Right, yeah, conduits. You have to get close to activate them. I think there might be one here. And I could be wrong. I am. But I'm going to have to kill them now anyhow. Because I got too close. No matter. We'll get there. Come here, you. Where's the speech bubble guy? Right. Who's you told? Oh, he cleared off. They do that. They, instead of doing what they're supposed to, they just disappear off the cowardly custards. Oh, my companion's out there beating them up, so we need to go out and do that before I can do this one. Likes to start a fight as our little companion. Like, out there starting a fight. He does that sometimes. Right, do this. Ah, we got one. At least that one didn't disappear off. Where do you guys come from? Oh, oh, they must have been chasing him. Okay, and he's doing that speech bubbly pop type one. Alright, so we've got 2 from 6.
Easy.
I don't know if he's... Fighting Ferret. That's a good name. I like that. That is a classic name. The Fighting Ferret. I do like that one. Right, we got another one. Okay. Abysmal magic. We still gotta get some more of that. Abyssal. I keep calling it abysmal for some reason. It is pretty bloody dire, but I keep calling it abyssal. It's abyssal, not abysmal. We're gonna go down the conduit. Like being back in the Dragon Bone Vale, where they go on about the conduits. Mash the conduits, I'll loan you my strength. And she just keeps saying that over and over 100 million billion times. Oh, you don't have one. I thought these had a conduit, but I was wrong. No matter. Let's kill these bad guys anyhow. Right, so far so good, people. I've just seen a... Yeah, it has just respawned. I don't think they'll let us do it again, though, will we? It'll just disappear or something. No! Look at that, that is work. I am surprised at that. Well done, Bugbutt. Took care of them ones. Right, so what's next? We've done that one. You're next. Enable the realm engine. That's a heroic going on down there. Oh, it's taking us back. I should have left that one until after I'd done the other stuff. No matter. None matter. Right, we'll take some of these back as we are now here.
Part of house...
Not that one. Not what I wanted, is it? Nori, I wanted. Right.
If you've come, the beacons are lit.
Right.
I mean, the ward is active yet again. Well done.
Let's carry on and do a few more. Keep our eye out for that earth one. Oh, but it disappeared as we got there. I thought they were an abyssal conduit, but obviously I was wrong. Alright, what are we doing? There's something. Alright, that isn't quite what we wanted, is it? That's the result. Do that one. I don't have what I need in. What about these guys? Nah, no joy with them either. Good area again. Again, it's one of those areas. It's not a bad area, this, is it? Pretty nice. Pretty slow one, really. Seem to be doing a lot of Wombling around, killing a lot of stuff, but not getting what you're looking for. It's about a bloody bono on you too, isn't it? But we still haven't found what we're looking for. What other areas have we got? We've got... Let's go there. Where you guys come from? Sneaking up behind me. Right. Now my companion is quite finished starting a fight. Done this one. Haven't I? Yep. Head out. Out and about. Let's go down. Little hunt. Go there. Right, here we go. Let's go do the next bit. Why are you attacking me? Mr. Bad Guy, I'm trying to do this one. There's another one there, I think. Yep. They have nothing for me. They have nothing for me. They don't have anything either. No matter. We'll go this way. Not one in there, is there? There is. Who's thinking that time, Grandpa? In there. Right, keep moving. Normally in these, there's one. Oh, we got that one without even having to fight for it. That's okay. Journal time. What do we got left? That's why, because I'd marker put in place, and when you have a marker put in place, I can't choose to start a quest path. So let's go. Well, we got 3 more abyssal magic to absorb, and then we have one. I don't know. We're going to keep looking and find our guys and get that one done, and then I think that might just about do us for the time being. Uppity up. Roundity round. Right, we're coming into one area. Trevor has now changed his mind. Right, took care of that lot, that's for sure. Put it that way, isn't it? Down this way? Yeah, there's one. That's what we want. The shiny orange stuff. Right, so we gotta get 2 more. It's in this area. Is there any down there, I wonder? Yes, there is. Right, so. Have you monster types got one? No, you don't. There's one down here. So we'll get this one. Right, and then we've got one more to find. So we're up in that one. So if we go up this one, see if we can find one between these 2 areas. You not got one? No, they don't. Okay. No. This is what we want over here. We'll have to fight them for it, but that's okay. Right. Where did you not come from? How far have they been chasing? That's just the question. Bloody hell. They've chased me halfway across the map this lot, haven't they? Right. Let's do that one. And that is that. So, figure our waypoint and go on the bend.
It'll take...
All done.
Right, so let's see how we're doing. We're a long way short still, but yeah, we're up to 52, but we'll leave it there for the moment. We've had a bit of a good run. So listen, thank you very much for joining me here on the channel for the live stream again. It's a bit of an extra one. I was sitting and I thought, well, why not? We had a bit of time on my hands. So thank you very much for those that have popped up in the chat and said hello. Really do appreciate you being here. And if anybody wants to stop in, comment later on, or subscribe, or maybe even join the channel, I would appreciate it. But in the meantime, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all on the flip side. So you take care now. Bye-bye.